The company that we are discussing today is Intan Pariwara. This company is a national merchandising and publishing and distribution company that is based in Klaten, Jogja. It was first founded in 1984 by Mr. Sudarto. It first started out off as a stationery company in 1969 by name Sumber Kauru, which was the beginning of it all. And then in 1978, the publishing company separated from the original company and turned into CV Intan. Now, this company does not do printing. The printing is done by other companies, such as the subsidiary groups, or other companies such as from outsourcing. This company only does merchandising and distribution, and they do transactions with other companies, such as buying the books that are in demand by the customers, and then distributing it to their customers after adjusting the price once again. The purpose here is to examine the company's business process, determine the states of which the management accounting, stages of the management accounting, and to and see the implementation of those stages within the business process itself. Now, we are limiting this to only the PT Intan Pariwara and what we have and only to its financial statements. And the problem here is what is the managerial accounting framework that is implemented within the business process, and what are the recommendations for the company regarding to its managerial accounting.
The purpose, scope, and limitations. So you could see in the presentation slide that first we will examining the company's business process. So we will know what they do, what are their products, and second, determining the stage of which the management accounting framework. So we will know in which framework or stage on what the management accounting of PT Intan Pariwara. And the third, the implementation of the stage to the company's operation. So we will also examine the management accounting implementation in their operation. So the problems, there are two problems that we will discuss later. The first one, what is the managerial accounting framework and the effects for Intan Pariwara? And the second, what are the recommendations suggested from our opinion to Intan Pariwara? There are two methodological research that we conducted. The first one, we conducted an interview with Pak Edwin, the financial department. So we went to the company's headquarters and met with him, and we asked a few questions. And the second, we also did some observations in the company on what they sell, on what they do, and so on. Our literature review, we use the EFAC framework 1998 of the management accounting concept number 1. So the statement it discusses about how management accounting has evolved during the past several years. So they stated that there are 4 stages. The first stage, it's before 1950. So most management accounting focus on cost determination and financial control. So they just want to know the cost and how to control their financial things. And moving on to stage 2 by 1965. So they concentrate on information for management, planning, and control. So the line management also play an important role. So going on to stage 3 by 1985 is the reduction in resource waste in business processes. So how management will reduce the unnecessary resource in the business process. And the last stage, the stage 4, by 1999 until to the present day, creation of value through effective resource of use. So management accounting could also help to create value, not just determining the cost. So you will use this reference in our later research.
So for the next step, I will continue to explain about the analysis in the business process. So I will start with the stage 1. Stage 1 is about cost determination and financial control. For the merchandising companies such as Intan Pariwara, they're not using the product as their base for the costing, but they use the job costing analysis to price their product. The PT Intan Pariwara got the project from government or from another organization that already set the price of the book or of the project for the company. The project usually have HET or harga eceran tertinggi, which is the standard of the highest price that the consumer can pay. PT Intan Pariwara try to negotiate the price with their producer to make the price as effective as possible. And then the second thing on their focus in the budget is in the budgeting. They budget about how many projects they should earn for certain period. They budget how many profit they should earn from each project or how many profit they should earn in certain period. And then we move to the stage 2. On the stage 2, it's about the information for management planning and control. What are the tools used by the company? The tools are account receivable turnover. The account receivable turnover is talking about when the account receivable will be paid by the customer. If the customer paid by using receivable, usually in the company they have they divide it into 4 terms in a year. So it's 3 months period for the payment of project. The second one is the inventory turnover. It's when the inventory become sold to the consumer. And then the last one is return on asset and return on equity.
Okay, now for the stage 3 of the managerial tools, which is the reduction of resource waste of business process. In the PT Intan Pariwara itself, they say that it doesn't implement it yet because it's a bit complicated and not really relevant with their goal right now. Like the supervisor said that in the PT Intan Pariwara they didn't use the ABC costing yet for now, and so in the stage 3 didn't be implemented by PT Intan Pariwara. And for the stage 4 of the managerial accounting, which is the creation of value through effective resources, because right now PT Intan Pariwara is still in the national level and they didn't really want to process through the global and promote their business, and they only have e-commerce, small e-commerce. They didn't implement the stage 4 of the managerial accounting also.
PT Intan Pariwara is a big-sized company based in Indonesia. This company is a books distributor, not book manufacturer, even though they manufacture some books in their company. They already implement 4 of the stages in the management accounting. For the first stage, they use job order costing. In the second stage, they use account receivable turnover, inventory turnover, return on asset and return on equity. For stage 3, they're focusing on inventory management. They haven't used stage 4 because they don't think it's necessary yet. For the recommendation, we recommend PT Intan Pariwara to start implementing stage 4, especially customer profitability analysis. Why? Because with customer profitability analysis, They can targeting specific customer in specific period of time. For example, when in UNBK season, they can sell UNBK books related for the end high school student or senior high school student. We also suggest them to utilize the ABC costing or activity-based costing because it will result in more accurate cost measurement despite the complexity of the costing method. Yeah, that's all of our presentation. Thank you for watching. We hope that after you watching our video, you will get new information or new knowledge.